Pace car heads off pit road. Down to the stripe, green flag goes to the air. Greenberg on the jump towards turn number 1, occupying the inside of the racetrack. Bagwell, though, comes battling back. He hangs tough on the outside. Almost a 3-wide situation, braking for turn number 3. One car gets back in line. That is Lloyd. He thought better of it. He occupies the inside as well, trying to follow Greenberg if he can kind of punch the hole to reclaim the spot. But Bagwell, with the lead, pulls away immediately by 2 car lengths on the back straightaway. Here comes Greenberg drifting up the racetrack and opening up the lane. Lloyd trying to make it stick underneath without making contact. It's not going to happen this time off turn 2. They'll funnel back through the corner to the outside, trying to get a run there. As Michael as Claver tried to make an outside move and done it in turn number 3. He's got the position, now trying to slingshot maneuver his way around Greenberg. Greenberg moves down the racetrack, lays the block, heading back into the corner. Greenberg checks up, the contact was made. The pass has been made also. Claver now picks up the 2nd position, moving Greenberg back to the 3rd spot. With all that happening, it enabled the race leader Brian Bagwell to pull away. 5 laps are complete as Bagwell shows the way after starting on the outside of the front row. Lloyd closing in from 4th position, trying to draw up alongside, up off the corner, and try to make a pass to get around Greenberg. Some hard racing going on at the front of the field. You can tell these guys want to get into the race tomorrow. Right now they settle in line about a car length back. So does Lloyd as he heads back to turn number 1. Can't make the pass and get it done this time off 2. Greenberg keeps the spot off the end of the backstretch. Tries to draw even or close back in to cut off a little bit of distance that he lost to Claver. But Claver maintains the 2nd position. He's now trying to track down the leader. That's the job at hand for him. But he can't do it for the moment. He's kind of just stabilized and kind of sitting where he's at as Bagwell leads him back into turn number 1. 10 laps are completed here out of the 25 that make up the distance. Almost to the halfway point of the race. Off turn number 4, a wiggle by Bagwell. He doesn't lose any ground because of it. Claver coming in a hurry, though. Lloyd still working on the back bumper as he closes in from the rear flank off turn number 4 to get alongside Greenberg. Mike Wallace, you were needed at the ticket window. Mike Wallace, you were needed at the ticket window. It is an emergency. Mike Wallace to the ticket window. It is an emergency. The lead is on as it rages off turn number 4, spills into the front straightaway. Bagwell got his hands full. He's on the defending side trying to protect the lead. He doesn't do a good job of protecting the bottom of the racetrack. He feels his car is stronger up there. Clover tried to move down to the inside to get the run off the end of the backstretch. He pulls even slightly, but at the start-finish line, he gets out flexed as Bagwell keeps the spot back to turn 1. Bagwell to the outside of the midpoint of the backstretch. Clover falls back in line. They funnel back through the corner right now, nose to tail this time around. That couldn't be said the last time by because they were racing in a drag race for the runner-up spot. Greenberg fell back in line as well, but he's kind of hoping. He's backed off about 2 car lengths from Clover. He's hoping he and Bagwell can get up there and kind of tussle it out and scuffle amongst one another, give a little room to him for him to grab the lead. They tiptoe back to turn number 3. Bagwell being careful, though, even though he does swing out wide and gives opportunity and seeking opportunity as Clover. He's tried to grab the spot to the entrance to turn 1 and to the entrance to turn 3. He's been unable to get it done. They close in on the lap car that is Rail, who's about a quarter of a straightaway ahead of him. Mike Lloyd got very loose off turn number 4, almost bit the outside concrete off turn number 4, had to grab a handful of steering wheel to keep it off the wall. Managed to do so. We continue on and remain under the green flag. Here's Clover swinging to the outside, trying to pull even up off the corner to the outside, but with Bagwell working the middle part of the racetrack, it's going to cut the real estate short to the outside for Clover to get it done. In turn number 3, looks down low. He accepts the invitation that Bagwell has given him to the inside of the racetrack. They head back to turn number 1, again joined at the hip for the race lead as they hit the back straightaway. Here's Clover now into the main straightaway. He's pulled even, but this time he's been able to stay there, stay even with him on the last couple of occasions as they crossed the start-finish line. Beforehand, when he was down to the inside, he wasn't able to stay there and had to get back nose to tail, but this time he's working on Bagwell pretty good. Off turn number 4, they cross the line. White flag goes to the air. They go back to turn number 1. Bagwell by a half a car length off turn number 2, leading the way on the backstretch. Clover, if he's going to get it done, it'll be in 3. He draws even now. The bottom of the Speedway, they work off turn 4. They come to the line. It'll be Bagwell by a half a car length winning.
Potawatomi Bingo Monte Carlo out of Appleton, Wisconsin, the number 93, Randy Zoomin Newman. Next up in the Murphy Construction, Gracie's Auto Body Avenger out of Little Chute, Wisconsin. It's Danny Graciolni. Danny G in the 5. Next up in the Myers Auto Supply and Speed Grand Prix, also sponsored by Westridge Golf Course and Eagle Links out of Janesville, Wisconsin, the number 74, Michael Bacchus. Next up, making his second Mars start, the 99 Mid-America champion and the Haney Construction Performance Unlimited, Jim Adams Chevrolet out of McHenry, Illinois, Rick Corso, the number 88. Next up, the Windsor Auto Sales Curb Appeal Thunderbird out of McChesney Park, Illinois, the number 21, Mike Lloyd. Next up, in the Retool Aikens Automotive Chevrolet out of Beloit, Wisconsin, the green 16, Troy Greenberg. Next up, in the Badger Music and Equipment, Midwest Engine Exchange, sign 1-to-1 Wood Brothers machine out of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, the number 55, Todd Cleaver. Next up, the EWT Incorporated, Monte Carlo out of Rockford, Illinois, the number 18, Brian Bagwell. Next up, the Flip Merwin Signs, Monte Carlo, Henson Paints, Webco Race Apparel car out of Wausau, Wisconsin, the number 2, Clint Sillers. Next up, the Outdoor Channel Time Warner Cable N&M Transfer Monte Carlo out of Gillette, Wisconsin, Randy Rasmussen, the number 3. The Badger Evergreen Nursery, Wisco Security, Moreland Trucking, Monte Carlo out of Merrill, Wisconsin, the number 75, Chris Weinkoff. Currently 4th in the Mars point standings. In the K&K Material Handling, Mike Butts, left-hander dealer, Monte Carlo, also sponsored by Budweiser out of Amro, Wisconsin, Terry Baldry. Next up, 3rd in the Mars point standings. In the Appleton Auto Wrecking, Schwartz Construction, Dan and AG's Monte Carlo out of Appleton, Wisconsin, the number 5, Rod Wheeler. Next up, the WAOW-TV, Rib Mountain Travel Center, Webco Race Apparel, Rotographic Monte Carlo, the Fast Qualifier, the number 52 out of Wausau, Wisconsin, Chris Wimmer. The Go Right Business System Snap-on Tools, Monte Carlo out of McChesney Park, Illinois, the number 6, Eric Peterson. Next up, with the experimental aluminum motor for the Mars Series, 8-time Rockford Speedway champion, the First Supply, Hackle Transportation, Tropic Juice, Monte Carlo, out of Orfordville, Wisconsin, Bobby Wilberg, the number 1. Next up, 6-time Slinger Speedway champion in the sports flaps, Roberts Roofing, Five Corners Dodge, Burger King, T&M Grading, Intrepid out of West Bend, Wisconsin, Tony Strupp in the 12. Next up, the Miller Sales and Service Evan Rood Grand Prix out of Random Lake, Wisconsin, the number 89, Brad J.J. Miller. Next up, the Johnson Brother Concrete K&B Hardwood Monte Carlo out of Rockford, Illinois, the number 28, John Knaus. The Sonia's Rose and Floral and Gifts, Cousin Subs, Motor Masters, Matco Tools, Monte Carlo out of Slinger, Wisconsin, the 99. Joe Shear Memorial winner here at the Rockford Speedway, the number 16, Eric Franson. A brand new car for the number 95, the CalComp. Oh, excuse me, it's still a brand new car for the number 95, the www.makingmoneystore.com, lifeminderservice.com out of Beloit, Wisconsin. It's Bob Hansberry. Currently second in the Mars Series point standings in the Gordy Boucher Ford, Lawson Fastening Systems, Magic Construction, Taurus out of Beloit, Wisconsin, the number 60, Ryan Hansen. Currently fifth in the Mars Series point standings in the Les Stump Ford, Clark Law Firm, Maloney Landscaping, Shoe Transport, Taurus out of Kokona, Wisconsin, the number 66, Jim Duco. Next up, the current Mars Series point leader and defending champion, the Community Bioresources Oldies 109.3 Radio TV2 Monte Carlo / Avenger out of Neenah, Wisconsin. It's Lowell Bennett. Next up, currently sixth in the point standings and the leading rookie this season in the Mars Series, the Waterford Oil STC Trucking Monte Carlo out of East Troy, Wisconsin, the number 25, Jeff Storm. Two-time CWRA late model champion in the Krukowski Stone, Don Dulac Masonry, Walkish Construction, Midway Machine, Taurus out of Rosholt, Wisconsin, the number 20, Alan Check. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your field. Let's give them a big round of applause. The Midwest All-Star Racing Series. And now it's time for those words.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Let's go racing Rockford. Under green. Fans, are you ready for some racing? You got to do a lot better than that. Are you ready for some racing? All righty, pick out your favorite now. Whether it be a driver you know, somebody you met during the autograph session, somebody you'd like to meet. Some of these guys are single, girls. Okay, lights out atop the pace car. It ducks into the pit area. Tom Powell looking him over to the green. The Mcleod USA 100 underway. Jeff Storm breaking out on top into number 25. Storm, your leader. Jim Duco running in second spot. Follows him right through. Top four up there on the NASCAR Winston Racing Series Rockford Speedway scoreboard, unofficially, of course. Point leader Lowell Bennett in the white number 2, currently running in that fifth spot. Duco takes a peek on the inside of Storm. They used to battle in the Mid-America Stock Car Series, now going at it in the Midwest All-Star Racing Series. Bob Hansberry making it a threesome. Top 3, all Mid-America Stock Car Series competitors. Battle down for 4th spot, the number 28 making the move. John Knaus, a Rockford Speedway regular. Alan Check falling back to 5th spot now. Field beginning to string out. Covering about half of the famed Rockford Speedway. Starting to get into single file. Oh, a little tap, a little out of shape in the back. The black number 93, Zoomin' Newman, almost zipped around. Hansberry, brand new car, doing well in the early going, but they got to be wondering, is it going to hold up for 100 laps? Laps to go. The Mcleod USA 100. Making a move down for 5th spot now. Low Bennett in the white number 2, the point leader. Challenging Alan Check in the blue number 20. Knaus to the inside of Hansberry. Knaus getting ready to take 3rd spot away from Hansberry as they... And a spin. The 16G, Troy Greenberg out of Beloit. Looking for the green. Green's back out. Storm, a big jump. Storm really getting the jump on the field, and he's coming up on the tail of the field now as they're all strung out. And caution out. Instant jungle. Big day for the little cars. Okay. And the 8 car in trouble. Whoa, look out! Tony the Tiger Strump. 89, Brad J.J. Miller. Bobby Wilberg in the 1. The green's back out. Bennett making a move for 5th spot down on the inside. Trying to work his way around Check. They trade a little paint in the corners. Same time, Knaus hard on the brakes, throws out some brake smoke, going into 3. Knaus now moving up in the 3rd spot. Bennett tries to follow through on the inside. Hansberry getting hung out to dry. Top 2 now and pulled out to about 8 car lengths. Down on the inside, Check now working on Hansberry. Check challenging Hansberry for 5th. Tony the Tiger Strump right on Check's rear bumper. Black 1, the black and silver 1. Bobby Wilberg now going to the outside. Bennett challenging Knaus for 3rd. Several battles going on all the way around the famed Rockford Speedway as we're 20 laps in for the Mcleod USA 100. closing up on the front two. Tony the Tiger Strupp in the orange number 12 down on the inside of Hansberry. Bobby Wilberg right there in the black one. Brad J.J. Miller in the 89. Also trying to move up. Third and fourth, closing in on first and second. It's still Storm, Duco, Knaus, and Bennett. Meanwhile, Strupp trying to take over fifth spot. And does. Wilberg follows. Laps in. Now we're getting up into traffic. We're coming up on Zoomin Newman, the black 93. Newman to the inside. Storm to the outside, drops him down a lap. Go down a lap. No change in the top two as they work the lap traffic. Third and fourth gets through. Bennett thought about it, then thought better of it. 30 laps in to Mcleod USA 100. Bennett taking a peek on the inside of Knaus once again, and a little tap. Knaus goes around. Oh, and the 16 car. Not breaking. The black number 1, Bobby Wilberg in fourth. Looking for the green. Green's back out. Number 93 retires to the pit area. Keep your eye on Knaus in the black and red 28 and the white 2 of Bennett. And we're yellow. We have debris on the backstretch. Lights out atop the pace car. Looking for the green. Green's back out. The blue 21 of Lloyd picks up a spot. Mike Lloyd gains a spot on the restart. Top 3 now. You can put a blanket over them. Pretty soon you can put an Afghan over him. Eric Peterson on the move in the white 6. Laps to go this time around. Tony the Tiger Strupp takes a peek on the inside. Strupp making it stick down low. Challenging Duco down the back straightaway. Duco says not this time. The tenacious Tiger still going. Giving it a try once again. Bobby Wilberg following him. Brad J.J. Miller wants to make it a 5-some. Strupp to the inside of Duco. Oh, there's some contact. Everybody continues. Ryan Peterson continues side by side. That is unofficially a battle for 6th. Strupp trying to force Duco out wide. Waiting for a little bobble. We're going to be getting up into traffic once again pretty quick. Laps remaining this go around. Black and red, 25 of Storm, your leader. The white 66, Duco still running second. Rupp still third. The orange and white 12. The black number 1, Wilberg fourth. And the blue 89, J.J. Miller running fifth. The white 6 of Eric Peterson, sixth. White 95, Hansberry 7th, and the 16, Branson 8th, the 5 of Wheeler 9th. Chris Weinkauf 10th in the purple 75. Storm going to encounter a heavy traffic very soon. Coming up on the red 2 of Sillers. Bennett in the white 2, the black and red 28 of Canals. They're both trying to come back after their earlier altercation. And the 88 gets turned around, or Corso. We keep going. Jeff Storm, he's led all 50 laps. Cross flag signal. Starter Tom Powell. Yellow 5 of Rod Wheeler now on the move. He's up to 9th, challenging Hansberry for 8th. Meanwhile, Storm, a little bit open racetrack now. Top 5 have now done away with some of the back markers. Tony the Tiger Strupp takes a peek on the inside, still can't make it stick. He's been trying to make it stick down low. Tiger trying to dig those paws in down on the inside. 45 laps to go. Storm can see the pack of back markers in front of him that he'll be encountering within a couple of laps. Momentarily. Storm now in the traffic. Going to be 41 laps to go this time by the black and red 25 of Jeff Storm. The white 66 Jim Duco still second, about 2 car lengths back. Strupp has to settle in on the outside groove. He's been working the low side, trying to get around Duco, but he can't right now as he's in the heavy traffic. Sheet metal dangling a little bit off the rear end of the number 3 of Randy Rasmussen. Laps to go. 5, working the outside group down the front straightaway. Sheet metal coming off the 16 as well, the right side of Troy Greenberg. Barely hanging on. If it hangs on, will stay green. If it comes off, it could be a needed caution for the leader. Trying to dispense with some of these back markers. Although right now he's able to use them for picks. Wilberg now takes a peek on the inside. The 8 car slowing. And the 8 car pulls up. Terry Baldry, the Budweiser K&K Insurance number 8. 33 laps to go. The white 3 slowing on the front straightaway, trying to make it in. He looks for a spot, can't go in there. Probably pull off out of turn number 3. Nope. Whoa, he ducks into the pits. To go this time by 30 laps to go. Down to a Saturday night feature. Tony the Tiger Strupp now has some time to try and make that inside line work. Wilberg wants to make it inside as well. Whoa, and a spin, and we're yellow. Hansberry goes around. J.J. Miller in the 89. That's your top 5 with 31 laps to go. Whoa, contact! The 18 goes around. Look out, head low. Looking for the green. Green's out. Pulling away. Storm, Duco, and Struppel contact in turn 4. The red 2 of Clint Zillers ends up going around. Whoa, and contact by the white 6. Peterson, hard contact into the tire. 30 laps to go, they're looking for the green. Green's back out. Strupp takes a peek on the inside of Duco once again. Strupp trying to make it work down on the inside. Storm continuing to set the pace, has opened it up to about 2 car lengths. Duco working the outside line. Brad J.J. Miller taking a peek on the inside of the 1 car of Bobby Wilberg. Laps to go this time by the Mcleod USA 100. Strupp down on the inside, trying to make it stick once again. Tony the Tiger clawing away on the inside of Duco. Out of 4, he's got a fender on him, can't make it stick. Out of 2, can't make it stick. Whoa, and 2 cars contacted into the wall. The leader involved, Duco involved. it's a battle for the lead. In the Mcleod USA 100. 24 laps to go. The green's back out. Tony the Tiger takes a peek on the inside. Brad J.J. Miller looks to the inside of Wilburn. Top 5, put a blanket over him. Duco drifted up just a little bit in the speedy drive. Whoa, contact on the front straightaway. Everybody's still going, a lot of damage though. Whoa, and more contacts. Tony the Tiger seems to be in trouble. All kinds of damage on Wilburn. No way he can see. J.J. Millen, a spin by Corso in contact with the 18. Bagwell in the 1888 Corso. Duco sets the pace. On the throttle, Green's back out. A little bit of smoke coming out of the white number 3 down the back straightaway. Trying to work the outside, trying to get up with the lead pack, as is the 28 of John Knaus. Wimmer in a 5-2 is now up with the lead pack, as well as the Purple People leader, Weinkauf. Top 6 now in a pack. Then 7, 8, 9, and 10 are together. Before you get to lap traffic. Laps to go. Ruff really clawing away. Trying to get the lead away from Duco. Here he comes and making a move. They touch. Ruff reaching out with that claw. Trying to push Duco aside. Just like a tiger swatting at its prey. Laps to go. Wimmer trying to move up in the blue 52. Down on the inside of the 75 of Weinkauf. And the 16 got out of shape on the back straightaway, but we stay green. Top 2 pulling away. 11 laps to go. 10 laps to go this time by in the Mcleod USA 100. Double hand signal from starter Tom Powell. It's now or never. Traffic should not play a factor. Strupp down on the inside again. 9 to go. Battle, Bennett in the white 2. Battle in the 28 of Knaus. Everybody knows the laps are winding down. Knaus picks up a spot. He's up to 7. Strupp on the inside, down the back straightaway. 6 laps to go this time by. A dash for the cash. Duco in the 66, Strupp in the 12. 5 laps to go. traffic coming in. 4 laps to go. Strupp down on the inside. Duco says no. Will he catch the traffic? 3 laps to go this time by. 3 laps to go. Duco gets a tap from Strupp. They go to the outside. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. White flag going to come out. Can they clear the traffic? They're working on Danny G. White flag out. 1 lap to go. Duco in the 66. Strupp in the 12. Strupp wants to do away with Danny G. Does. Here they come through turn number 3 and 4. Strupp to the inside. Duco to the outside. Duco wins it. Here's Nick.
Well, I've caught up with the winner, Jim Ducal. Jim, under bizarre circumstances, but nevertheless, you wind up at victory lane. Talk about the run.
Well, I'm very happy, first of all, to win in front of the folks here in Rockford. It's only my 2nd time here with a late model. Normally I run at Kaukauna, so it's quite a difference for me. Tony definitely had the faster car. He raced me clean. I really appreciate that, Tony. You definitely had me in the middle of the corners there, but he gave me plenty of room to race.
Talk about the wreck in turn number 3. A couple lap cars got together. Then it took out the leader, Jeff Storm, who tried to avoid the spinning cars as they wrecked in turn number 3. You looked like you kind of spun, but did it kind of on purpose, so to speak. Was that by design to keep from hitting the car from the front side and keep from bashing in the radiator? Because it looked like you just kind of spun it around and hit him from the side.
Yeah, it certainly was. I just tried to slow down because I thought those cars were going to come down and just went around on me.
Talk about the last few laps when Tony was behind you. It looked like even though you was challenged, he was looking down at the inside. You kind of just held your groove. You continued to work the high line even though he was trying to open up the inside lane.
Yeah, I didn't want to cause any trouble here. I know you can get around the top here if you're not quite right. The only way to pass is on the bottom. I'll figure that out someday, but I knew he was there. I just didn't think he had enough to get me. He's going to use up his tires staying down there. Well,
that's Jim Ducal, victorious here this afternoon at Rockford.